Hey guys, Atadu Lifts here, and currently I'm on week 7 of my ACL rehab program. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys some of the exercises I like to do for my knee. Just a general disclaimer, not everyone's the same, so just because you're around week 7 doesn't mean you have to be doing the exact same thing I am. Therefore, I've provided some variations on some of the exercises. With that being said, let's hop right into the workout. First thing I like to do is get a moderate sweat going, so 5 to 10 minutes on the bike usually does the trick for me. Next, I move into my dynamic stretching and foam rolling. Found foam rolling helps activate and break up any knots I might have in my legs. Next, I'll move into patella mobilization, which is moving around my kneecap to help mobilize the joint. The last warm-up exercise is heel slides. This involves actively contracting your hamstring to slide your heels towards your glute, then pulling on it with a band for 3 to 5 seconds. At this point in my training, I like to mix in either HIIT or interval training. One good piece of cardio equipment for this is the assault bike. Not only does this put you in a fat burning state for the rest of your workout, but post-surgery, many people struggle with cardio as their cardio plummets. Now we move into our first workout exercise, which is glute bridges with a band. The key point here is maintaining constant pressure against the band throughout the whole movement. The next exercise is single leg glute bridges. One common mistake while doing this exercise is not properly bracing your core, and you'll notice this because you'll start to feel it in your back. If this is too difficult, you can try a march instead. Driving through the heel helps activate the hamstring better. Next, we have a hip abduction exercise. The key point is keep your toe facing down. Now moving into squats and a little harder exercises. So just before that, I'd like to get my hips a little looser. Up now, we have banded up squats. Again, the key point here is remaining constant tension in that band. In order to do so, you need to externally rotate your hips. If you're struggling with this or finding it painful, try to imagine sitting back in a chair, as this bears the weight more on the hamstring rather than the quad and knee. Now let's try it without the band. Remember, this is not a race, so in between each rep, you want to reset, properly brace, and then go again. If this gets too easy, you can always add weight. Remember, begin with a very light weight. Here I have a 15-pound kettlebell. Go only as low as your mobility allows you to. This is not an exercise where you want to force it. Up next, we have a single leg RDL. Here I'm using a 5-pound dumbbell, but if this is too difficult, you can always start with no weight. The two key points here are feeling the stretch in your hamstring and keeping your shoulders level throughout the whole exercise. Next, we have side slides. You want to make sure your weight is loaded in the back hip and glute of the leg that's not moving. A key point here is not to let your knee cave in or out. Once you've mastered that, you can attempt to do it while squatting. This is quite a difficult exercise, so I would not recommend to start off with this. The last exercise we have is clockwork stepping. From the same position as the previous exercise, take small steps in a clockwise and then a counterclockwise motion. Again, the same key principles apply of loading your hip and glute, as well as not letting your knee cave in or out. If this is too difficult, you can do the same motion, but just slide your leg across the ground with a towel or a slider. That's it for today's video. Make sure you always finish your workout with a cool down or stretch. And if you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comment section down below. Thank you.